Okay, so basically, I put it all down and I laid it how I want it. And now you're just gonna have to wait for about, I don't know, about 20 minutes or until you feel like it's dry enough to handle. You don't want to work with it when it's too wet, as when you like try to scrunch it and stuff, it'll like get sticky and it'll like come undone, and it's just not like a good situation for the ribbon, or for like it won't look as good. So I suggest just waiting until it's like pretty much dry. And then I'll come back when I think it's done. Bye. Okay, so basically I've let this ribbon sit for about 30 minutes and it's still like a little bit damp, but I want to get this tutorial over with, so I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so first what you're gonna do is you're gonna have your ribbon and you're gonna set it in front of you, and then you're going to fold it like the breast cancer sign. So it would be something like this, right? And so you set it down. It's easier to do this when you have it set down. And then you bring the extra at the top and you fold it in front like this, basically. Then you start scrunching your material like so. So you just scrunch it. It doesn't have to be like neat or anything. And you basically just scrunch it like this. So you see, like, you can start to see the bow formation, but you see it's like a little bit too lopsided, so I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna set it down. It's not quite going as planned. Of course, these things never come out like you want them to, so I'm just gonna put that. Gonna squeeze. Pinch, 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 pinch. There you go. That's pretty good. And you're going to flip it out, but you can always make it nicer after you finish it, but I just like to do it right now. And then you notice, like, when you look at it, this part, you want it to be like this. So what I do is I just turn it and hold it like this so that it's the way that you want it to be. So after that, I should have done this first, but you get your string, like so, and you cut a pretty large piece off, because it's okay to have extra. Like, you want to make sure you have enough room to, like, do what you need to do. So then you grab it and you hold your bow like this. So, because you want to make sure it doesn't come out. So, then you put your string right here, and you want to hold it with your thumb. And you basically just wrap the string around it really, really tight. Really, really, really tight. And basically that helps hold it in place. Then you're just going to tie it. I tie it about 2 to 3 times, depending on my mood. I lost it. Okay. Do it again, because it'll come out probably. Do it again, just to make sure, because you don't want to be wearing a bow and it comes off. That would be lame. So basically, here's your bow. See if it's like this. It's like this. How does it go? It's a little confusing at first, trying to figure out how you did it. But yeah, this is basically what I want my bow to look like. And of course, you're gonna just pat up. And of course, it might be a little bit longer than you want, but you're never gonna get it quite perfect. You're just gonna fluff, fluff, fluff. Fluff your bow. You're gonna pull it and whatnot. Do whatever you need to do. Because the way I did it, it didn't quite, the tail didn't come out like I had hoped, but in time it should just stay pretty much, and no one's gonna judge you based on it. So even though it's really gonna bug me, but you get the picture of it, and you can always, cut it and redo it and all that jazz. Okay. So basically, this is what it will look like. And for some reason, whenever I do it, the bow always looks bigger on the left side, but I'm sure with if you like fluff it in a certain way, like so, it should look pretty normal. So this is what I have as my bow, and it actually turned out pretty okay. So what you can do next is optional. I'd like to cut my ribbons so that they are, you know, pretty nice looking. I don't like them to be too long. I personally like long ones, but I know not everyone does. So here you go. And this is pretty much the ending product will look like. Pretty much what my bow looks like. And then to the final touches, let's move on. Okay, so you're going to get one of your your first ribbons. You could use this and do it like that, or you can use your base like this, or you can use pretty much any one you want, or you could use that silver or this one. I mean, for me personally, I like simple things. So what you can do is you can take, I'm going to take my base color and I'm just going to cut it a couple inches. Just enough so if I fold it to make it look nice, it should look pretty nice. If I fold it, it should look nice. You're just going to go like that, basically around the bow. But, so for this, you could pretty much just use your fabric glue. Just dab some of that on. You put on, you're gonna fold one way, let it sit, because it's gonna like come out, hecka, and fold it again, but that's way later. And it, of course, wouldn't stay for me. But you pretty much get the picture, and I'm not going to do the rest of it because it's pretty self-explanatory. So basically, you're gonna have your little like piece, but it's gonna be glued really well, and you're gonna glue it. You're gonna hot glue it right in the center, right here, and you're gonna face like this. You're gonna bring it around, and so you're gonna have like this. And then you're going to glue it right here and add the tie. You add this tie and put it right here. Then you're going to basically glue it over so it overlaps it. And you should have your bow like so. But yeah, pretty much this is how it should basically look like. I personally I find these examples like way better looking than like other people's, and yeah, so it's all about preference. And and so when you go to burn it, you basically just use the match, and you obviously light the candle. If you're not old enough to use a lighter or use matches, then I suggest getting an adult. Basically what you do is when you light it, you go around the edges because that's where you cut it so it frays, and you don't want it to like come all the way off. So basically you just burn the edges, not enough to, you like barely like touch it, because just the heat itself will kind of tie all these, like burn it, the edges, so that it won't come undone, because the ribbon is really like fragile, and it's like, yeah, it's fragile. So basically, yeah, that's my video, and this is like retarded, but if it would just stay like this, then it would be perfect. But it's like coming under, which is annoying me. But basically, you get the picture. These are my two examples. So yeah, I hope this video really helped you. And if you like have examples, like if you use this video and it helps you, then definitely send me a picture of your bow, and I'll because I definitely want to see like if I help you guys or not. And if I don't, well then I'm sorry. There's plenty of videos out there, so I'm sure one of them will help you. But basically all this pretty much costed about $10 to make. And I was looking on the internet and they cost like $16 to buy. So you're saving yourself some money. But yeah. So that's my bow tutorial. Subscribe, even though I don't know why you'd want to, but I mean just for kicks, why not? And yeah. Alright, thanks, bye.